going on, guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. Today we're taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Gear Pack Chris Jericho. This is exclusive to Amazon. It will not be sold in stores, and that is the only place you can grab it. And I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant on grabbing this figure. Wasn't sure if I really needed it for my collection. I feel like I have so many AEW Chris Jericho figures, and this one, as far as the gear, really didn't look much different from what we've received before. It really is the same head scan that we got with the AEW Unrivaled Series 6. There is no deco to the pants. It's supposed to be more of a street gear figure. But you know what really sold me was the accessories. I figured the jackets, will be really good for some figure photography. And you get a ton of stuff with them too. You get the interchangeable hands, the glasses, the scarf, the microphone. So I said, hey, why not? This is something I could probably use. But taking a look at the figure in the packaging, you get the Unrivaled Collection logo on the bottom. Chris Jericho with nice artwork. AEW logo on the corner. Gear pack on the top. AEW logo on the top of the box. On the side, image of Jericho, gear pack on the bottom, same on the opposite side. The image of Le Champion on the back. Let's come back and get this figure out of the packaging. And here we are with Chris Jericho out of the packaging, and starting off with the accessories, he does come with quite a bit. So you do get two open interchangeable hands. You can see that this hand does have the tattoo, the F logo for Fozzy. You get this AEW microphone, we have seen them before in prior releases. These sunglasses, so I don't know if we've seen this before in a regular release. There was that Chase Jericho that did kind of come with that soft goods jacket and these sunglasses, which I kind of feel like diminishes that Chase figure since they gave us this pack. I feel like a lot of the accessories that came with that figure really do come, if not more, with this gear pack Jericho. And you can see the jacket. It's got some nice design to it, some nice sparkles. Really looks outlandish, like his character when he'd come out with the blazers with no shirt underneath. Absolutely loved it. Very like 80s rock and roll. Definitely does stand out real nice. And you know what? This is some nice like thicker material. I feel like Jazwares soft goods differs versus Mattel in thickness and quality. I know the AEW exclusive Britt Baker t-shirt that she came with was quite thicker than what we're used to getting from Mattel. And you can see that this jacket does Velcro in the front. Got that little strap. So if you are going to have like a title belt on him, maybe you could tuck it on the side so that's not as noticeable. It's got the nice black lapels. Looks really nice. I really do like how this came out. Moving the jacket off of Jericho. Very gently. Be careful of our soft goods. We want to take care of it. You don't want it to tear. Getting it off the figure. But removing it, we'll get a closer look at the inside. It's got some nice black fabric on there. Looks really nice, nice stitching. Definitely quality material with this jacket, cannot lie. And there is another jacket, and I want to cheat for comparisons and bring them in. So I did throw that on my Series 6 Jericho. And again, you can see they are the same exact figure. Same handkerchief, scarf, same gear, it's just this one's got the gold. But I threw the white jacket on this figure because what else am I going to do with it to spare? Looks really nice, and we will remove this one so you get a closer look at that, and we'll bring this Jericho back during comparison time. But again, it's got the Velcro in the front. Bring back the pink one too, you can see the difference. Personally, I think I like the pink one better, but I mean the white one does look nice too. Also got the white lapel, nice stitching on it. Very soft, very like soft, thick material. I do like it a lot. Some stitching on the back. Taking a look at the head scan. Again, we have seen this before with the Series 6 Jericho. And if you want to remember, the heads on the AEW figures pop up very easily. That is your best way to get this handkerchief on the figure. Get that to focus as Le Champion. Very nice. We'll pop Jericho's head back on. And the other alternative hands, he comes with the gloved hands. I think I'm definitely going to be displaying him as I had him in the start of this video with the pink jacket, the sunglasses, the microphone. Maybe just keep him like kind of ringside with my arena setup, like an announcer Jericho. I think that's his next transition in his career. This guy, I'll be honest, I started watching Jericho in his WCW days. And to me, he was always just a cruiserweight. He went to WWE. I never really thought he was credible, even though he was winning championships, even though when he switched to that heel and wore just the trunks with the short hair. I was never a big Jericho fan. I don't know what it is, just never thought he was anything special, and I hate to say that now because this later in his career, he's just shown how much longevity and how he's kept his character fresh and he kept reinventing himself. So I have nothing but praises for Chris Jericho now. As I'm older, I do appreciate him tremendously. I feel like this guy is a genius for the business, and I can definitely see him moving into like the commentator slot. I think he will do an amazing job ringside calling matches because that's just his next step. And he's got the podcast, he's got his music. This guy is doing everything. He's on top of his game. But enough about the Jericho rant praising him. But you can see the tattoos. They do look great. And now I think this is probably the next evolution with the AEW figures. These pins, I mean, listen, I know we're getting a little spoiled because Mattel's giving us the double jointed pinless elbows now. But since I've seen that on these newer figures, anytime I see the pins now, I'm really turned off. I know, kind of like a figure collecting snob, but I mean, the technology's out there. Why not take advantage of it and just get rid of these pins? I think they're dated. They're a thing of the past. A lot of the toy lines are moving in the future direction of the technology of just having a solid arm that has double jointed articulation. I think that is the next evolution for Jazwares. And these figures have improved. I'll be honest, at one point I feel like they really dipped in their quality, and I was really not feeling the line. But after the last Unmatched series with the Stinger and the last few sets we've been getting, it's just been on another level. I think they've brought their game back. The AEW ringside Blood and Guts exclusives have been phenomenal. Britt Baker, one of my favorite figures of all time. Really just a solid piece. So they're stepping up their game again. I think these are the little things that they should really look at to start retouching. I mean, even the female characters, these pinholes are just so much larger and so much more noticeable. It just really takes away from the figure. I mean, imagine that Britt Baker if she had pinless elbows. Like, just take the figure to another level. That's just kind of how I feel their next evolution. But this figure is pretty solid. Take a look at his pants. You can see they're going for that leather kind of pant look. There's no design on it, no deco hits, and I'm okay with that. He's got the plain black boots. And again, this is what we've seen over and over again with the all the AEW Jericho releases. Looks really solid. Tattoos on his forearm are the same that we've seen in the past as well. Nothing on the back. Beautiful hair sculpt. Let's come back and I guess we'll do some comparisons. Before we jump to the comparison section of this video, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. As always, I appreciate all you guys checking my reviews, and I'm really trying to grow this page, so it really means a lot, and I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel to get some more great content coming in the future. But jumping in some comparisons, we have, I think these are all the AEW Chris Jericho's released so far. I'm very excited for the Series 8 Paymaker. That is one I feel like that, really is one of the only few ones we have not gotten as far as a version of Jericho. So on the very left, we have the ringside exclusive, a little bit of the bubbly. One of the few with the smiling head scans. I actually do like that one. And you can see the lighter skin tone on this figure versus the Gear Pack Jericho. On the back, we have the Series 1 with the lighter skin tone as well that matches the ringside exclusive bubbly. On the very back, we have the Series 1B. Does have the darker skin tone. I will pull them out front, you can see. Also does have the angry scan with the goatee, but I'll be honest, I think the Series 6 and Gear Pack Jericho may be my favorite. I do like the smiling scan a lot, but I feel like this looks like Jericho. This is like the scan, or just what I picture him in AEW, like screaming, whining, complaining as a heel, being outlandish. So I really do like that. And I will point out, remember, I don't know if you guys who have the Series 6 have the same issue. I know a lot of people did. The legs were really wobbly and kind of loosey-goosey. They are not on this figure, so that was corrected, just to point that out. And you can see it really is the same figure, just repainted. And some final thoughts on this figure. So, listen, I was hesitant to get it because of the price. I mean, $29.99 seems like a lot for an Unrivaled figure. But, I mean, a lot of the figures nowadays, you're paying $21.99 for an Elite, $30 plus for an Ultimate. He does come with quite a few accessories. Maybe could use a little more. But I do want to say that these jackets are quality, so I can see why the price was so high. And I'll be very honest with you guys, I bought this because I got a gift card. You know, I didn't spend $30 on it. If I had to use my hard-earned money and pay out of my pocket, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's a little overpriced. Even some of the exclusives they have, they're a little expensive, especially for the quality you get. I feel like the Jazwares figures are getting better. You know, sometimes it is hit or miss, but they are charging kind of a premium, and I get it because there's probably less of a run in their exclusive figures, say like the Blood and Guts, but they are a little pricey. So if you had to get one Jericho, you know, this is a good one. I don't know if it's my favorite one. I think that would probably still be the Bubbly. The new Painmaker one looks awesome. The Series 1 is great. It really is a preference thing, but this is not going to go on my display shelf. It's going to be for, like, you know, figure photography and some gag photos. Like I said, I have my new arena set up, which a new video should be dropping soon with that. Completely revamped it, and I think I'm just going to have him ringside, kind of just like as either an announcer at one of the booths, or maybe just kind of like ringside correspondent, kind of Jericho. That should be fun. But you know, if you do decide to pick this figure up, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It's just they've released so many Jerichos, they're so similar, and this one is a little more in price, so that was my hesitation. But if you do grab it, I think you will enjoy it. And again, if you do want to buy this figure, it is now in stock at Amazon.com. That's the only place you're going to get it. I appreciate you guys checking out this review. As always, follow me on Instagram at AlexWestCollects. I'll be posting a ton more pictures on there. So that's all I got for you today, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one.